Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Bible Study Minute. Today we're taking a look at Deuteronomy chapters 8 and 9. And in these chapters, the emphasis is placed on remembering the Lord. And Moses makes it very clear how Israel is to remember the Lord as they enter into the promised land. And they do this by keeping the Lord's commands. And they keep the Lord's commands in a very specific way, which is by walking in his ways and then fearing him. So basically, they know what God has required them to do, so do those things and then honor God. So love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and your soul, and then love his people that he has created. And it's really that simple. But then he makes it very clear that they need to not become complacent. They don't need to get into the promised land and then think to themselves that they no longer need God, that they've somehow done this because of their own righteousness or things that they have done or deserved. But instead, they need to always remember that this is done by the Lord's hand. And it's not because of their own righteousness, but it's because of the unrighteousness of those who were dwelling in the land in their sin. And then also the promise that God had made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is the only reason why they are in the promised land. And if they turn away from the Lord, then they're going to become just like the inhabitants that they drove out. So that's what Israel needs to remember in all of this. The importance of keeping the Lord before their minds on a daily basis and then doing what he has commanded of them. And the same holds true for us today. We need to do the same thing, just like Israel. We need to remember the Lord's commands. We need to come to the Word of God daily. When we see what it tells us to do, we need to go do what it says. And then, again, honor God, fear him, worship him, and then love people. That's really the gist of what this passage is about. And then making sure that we also do not forget God as we go about our day and as we get settled into our careers, our houses, and things like that, thinking that we somehow did it on our own. But we have to remember that the Lord is the one who provided all those things for us. So that's what I want you to remember today, as you take a minute to meditate on this passage. And that's all I got for now. Until next time, grace and peace.